Hello students, today we will study depression in freezing point. At freezing point, both liquid and solid solvent, they have the same vapor pressure, and the vapor pressure when it is same, that point is called freezing point of that liquid. When a non-volatile solute is dissolved in a solvent, if we add some non-volatile solute which do not vaporize upon heating, when such solute is added to a solvent, the vapor pressure of the solution it will be lowered, and thus the solution and the solid solvent they can be in equilibrium only if the vapor pressure of the solid solvent uh, it become lower. It is possible only if the freezing point of the solution decreases. See, on adding a non-volatile solute, we have read that the vapor pressure of the solute it is lowered, and to make its vapor pressure equal to the atmospheric pressure, we have to lower the vapor pressure of that liquid, and it is only possible if we decrease the freezing point of the solution. This is called depression in freezing point, and this depression in freezing point it is directly proportional to molality, which is delta T. That depression in freezing point it is equals to uh, constant, that is Kf into m. Here Kf is called cryoscopic constant. Kb we have read in elevation in boiling point, it was ebullioscopic constant, and this Kf depression in freezing point, this molar depression constant or molar cryoscopic constant. The value of kf it may be calculated by this formula also, where kf is equals to rt square upon 1000 lf. T, we know that T is the freezing point of the solvent, R is the gas constant, LF, this LF is the latent heat of fusion. If this LF is in joule per gram, then the value of R will be 8.314 joule Kelvin inverse mole inverse, and if it is taken in calorie per gram, then value of R will be 2 calorie Kelvin inverse mole inverse. It will be given in the question paper itself. Now unit of kf it is equals to Kelvin molality inverse or Kelvin kg mole inverse. Delta Tf is equals to kf into molality, and molality we know that it is equals to number of moles of solute upon mass of solvent in kg. Small w upon m into w into 10 raised to the power minus 3. If it is in grams, then we have to multiply it by 1000 w upon m w into 1000. Delta Tf will be equals to Kf into m, and m is W into 1000 upon m into W. Okay, this is the formula for calculating the depression in freezing point, and if m you have to calculate, you can use the formula according to the question. Now these questions I'll forward you in WhatsApp. These are the questions which you have to do after this. Now we will continue with the osmosis and osmotic pressure. See, osmosis, it is the process of the flow of solvent. Solvent, it flows from the solution of lower molar concentration towards a solution of higher molar concentration. See, it is if we talk about diffusion, in diffusion, the particle, they move from higher concentration to the lower concentration. But here what happens? See, flow of solvent is taking place from the solution of lower molar concentration, means from dilute solution to a solution of higher molar concentration to a concentrated solution. The flow of a solvent only it takes place through SPM, because SPM it do not allow the solute particle to flow through it. So the movement of solvent only takes place from the solution of lower molar concentration to the solution of higher molar concentration. Now osmotic pressure, see, the process of osmosis is taking place, but to stop this process osmotic pressure is applied, that is equal to the external pressure which should be applied to the solution. See, suppose in one side we are having a pure solvent, and on the other side we are having a solution. So on solution side this pressure is applied to prevent the flow of solvent, that pure solvent. See, we have studied here that solvent it moves from lower concentration to higher concentration. So it means we have to put pressure towards the higher concentration. Towards the higher concentration we'll put the pressure, and if we are just having pure solvent and solution, so we'll apply pressure towards the or on the solution, all over the solution, and it will stop the flow of the solvent from this solvent side to the solution. It will stop the flow through SPM. This is called osmotic pressure, and osmotic pressure, it is equals to pi V is equals to nRT. Pi is equals to N by V RT, where N by V it is equals to C. Pi V is equals to WRT upon M. See, we know that N is equals to W by M, so pi V is equals to WRT upon M. Now, isotonic solutions having same osmotic pressure at a constant temperature. Suppose two solutions are there and both the solutions they are having same osmotic pressure at the constant temperatures. So such solutions are called isotonic solution, where C1 is equals to C2. C, we know that it is equals to N1 upon V1 is equals to N2 upon V2, or N, we know N is equals to number of moles is equals to mass in gram upon molar mass. It is equals to W1 upon M1 V1. It is equals to W2 upon M2 V2. Now these two questions also you have to answer after writing this, and I'll WhatsApp all these things to you. Thank you.